Welcome to the College of American Pathologists Direct Transmission e-learning module, Test Submission Service. This module is intended for laboratories planning to use Data Innovation's Instrument Manager to transmit proficiency testing results directly to the CAP. The module will demonstrate how to use the Test Submission Service in Instrument Manager to test your laboratory's configurations of the CAP proficiency testing, or PT driver. The Test Submission Service allows laboratory personnel to test their CAP PT driver configurations without actually submitting live proficiency test results to eLab Solutions Suite. These configurations include new instrument updates, CAP code mapping, and instrument rules. Recall that when you mapped your laboratory's PT codes to the CAP codes in Instrument Manager, you left the checkbox for Test Submission checked on the CAP Proficiency Testing configuration screen. This checkbox enables the Test Submission web service and prevents submissions from going live until you uncheck it. Make sure you have selected this checkbox for each instrument for which you would like to validate your CAP PT driver connections, configurations, and test code mapping. To test a submission, you would first select a valid kit and specimen number from a prior PT activity that has passed the due date. The kit number and specimen ID must be from the year in which you are testing the submission. Note that if you were to run this specimen without having checked the Test Submission box, you will receive a "too late" error message as the PT due date has passed. Log the PT specimen into your LIS using the kit and specimen ID numbers in the first and last name demographic fields of your LIS. The CAP recommends using first and last names as a best practice. If necessary, your laboratory may use another configuration. Finally, accession the specimen and run the sample for the analytes you want to test on the instrument. Note: any random patient or QC sample that contains the appropriate analytes may be used to perform the testing. Similar to sending the data through the direct transmission process and viewing the results via eLab Solutions Suite, you will receive an email that includes the challenge details and success or failure status for each challenge in the submission. The email might include errors or warnings. In this example, the overall status indicates that errors were detected. Details about any errors or warnings are provided in the status column for that challenge. You can address these errors before submitting the PT data to the live server. In this example, all the challenges were successful, so no action is required. That's all there is to it. Remember to uncheck the Test Submission checkbox for the instruments when you are ready to transmit your PT data to the live eLab Solutions Suite environment. This concludes the e-learning module, Test Submission Service. For additional information about using direct transmission, consult the user guide.